Ever wondered which countries are spending the most on their military in 2025? Get ready to have your mind blown because in this video we're diving into the top 10 military budgets of 2025 and trust me, the numbers are insane. From fighter jets to tanks to cutting-edge technology, these countries are investing heavily in their armed forces. Coming in at number 1, it's the undisputed champion of military spending, the United States. With a military budget that dwarfs all others, the U.S. stands as a colossal force on the global stage. With a jaw-dropping budget of $800 billion in 2025, the U.S. allocates more funds to its defense than any other nation by a significant margin. The U.S. is in a league of its own, maintaining a military presence that is both vast and highly advanced. This immense budget supports a wide array of military activities and operations. That's more than the next 9 countries on this list combined. This staggering figure highlights the U.S.'s commitment to maintaining its military supremacy. So, what are they spending all this money on? The allocation covers everything from personnel salaries to cutting-edge technology and advanced weaponry. The U.S. military is a global powerhouse with bases and operations all over the world. This global reach ensures that the U.S. can project its power and influence anywhere, anytime. They've got the most advanced fighter jets, the biggest warships, and enough nuclear weapons to make the entire planet nervous. The sheer scale and sophistication of their arsenal are unmatched. The U.S. also invests heavily in research and development, constantly pushing the boundaries of military technology. This investment ensures that they stay ahead of potential adversaries. From hypersonic missiles to AI-powered drones, they're always looking for the next big thing that will give them an edge on the battlefield. Innovation is at the heart of their strategy. There's no denying that the U.S. military is a force to be reckoned with, and this massive budget is a big part of what makes them so powerful. Their continuous investment in training, technology, and global presence ensures they remain at the forefront of military might. In the number 2 spot, we've got China, a rising superpower with a rapidly growing military. Over the past few decades, China has transformed its military capabilities, making significant strides in both technology and manpower. With a budget of $250 billion in 2025, China is investing heavily in modernizing its armed forces and asserting its presence on the global stage. This massive budget allows for extensive research and development, as well as the acquisition of cutting-edge equipment. China has been on a military spending spree in recent years, and they're quickly catching up to the U.S. in terms of military capability. Their advancements are not just in numbers but also in the sophistication of their weaponry and strategic planning. They've been developing their own stealth fighters, building aircraft carriers, and expanding their navy at an alarming rate. The J-20 stealth fighter jet, for instance, is a testament to their growing aerospace capabilities. One of China's main focuses is on developing advanced technologies like hypersonic missiles and artificial intelligence. These technologies are seen as game changers in modern warfare, providing a significant edge over traditional military hardware. They know that the future of warfare is going to be all about technology, and they're determined to be at the forefront of this revolution. From drones to cyber warfare units, China's military is becoming increasingly sophisticated and versatile. The race for military dominance is on, and things are about to get very interesting. As China continues to push the boundaries of military innovation, the global balance of power is shifting, making the international stage more competitive than ever before. Coming in at number 3 is India, a country with a massive population and a growing economy. With a military budget of $100 billion in 2025, India is facing some serious security challenges. India shares a border with 2 nuclear-armed neighbors, China and Pakistan. They've been upgrading their military equipment, buying new fighter jets, and investing in their navy to protect their interests in the Indian Ocean. India is also focusing on developing its own indigenous defense industry, so they're not as reliant on other countries for their weapons and technology. One of India's biggest concerns is terrorism, both from within its borders and from neighboring countries. With a rapidly growing economy and a young population, India is a force to be reckoned with, and their military spending reflects their determination to protect their interests. In the number 4 spot, we've got Russia, a country with a long and storied military history. Despite facing economic challenges in recent years, Russia continues to invest heavily in its military, with a budget of $90 billion in 2025. Russia might not be the superpower it once was, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. They've got a massive nuclear arsenal, a powerful military, and a knack for making headlines with their bold military maneuvers. They've been modernizing their military equipment, developing new weapon systems like hypersonic missiles, and flexing their muscles in places like Syria and Ukraine. Russia wants the world to know that they're still a major player on the global stage, and they're not afraid to use their military to prove it. One of Russia's main goals is to counter NATO's influence in Eastern Europe. Coming in at number 5 is Saudi Arabia, the oil-rich kingdom with a taste for high-end military hardware. With a military budget of $75 billion in 2025, Saudi Arabia is the largest military spender in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia has been on a military shopping spree in recent years, buying up weapons and equipment from countries like the US and the UK. They're located in a pretty volatile region, surrounded by conflict and instability. They've got Iran to worry about, not to mention the ongoing conflicts in Yemen and Syria. Saudi Arabia sees itself as a regional power, and they want to make sure they have the military might to back up their ambitions. So, while $75 billion might seem like a lot to spend on defense, Saudi Arabia clearly feels it's necessary to protect their interests. In the number 6 spot, we've got the United Kingdom, a country with a long and proud military history. Despite facing economic challenges, the UK is determined to maintain its position as a global military power, with a budget of $60 billion in 2025. The UK might not have the same kind of military might as the US or China, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. They've got nuclear weapons, 2 aircraft carriers, and a highly trained military that's seen action all over the world. The UK is a key member of NATO and a close ally of the United States. One of the UK's main focuses is on maintaining its nuclear deterrent. The UK is also investing in new technologies like cyber warfare and unmanned aerial vehicles. Coming in at number 7 is Germany, a country with a complicated history when it comes to military spending. After World War II, Germany adopted a pacifist stance, focusing on economic development rather than military might. However, in recent years, Germany has been under increasing pressure to increase its military spending, and in 2025, their budget stands at $55 billion. Germany might not be known for its military prowess, but they're still a major economic power, and they're starting to flex their military muscles a bit more these days. Germany's military spending has been on the rise in recent years, partly in response to Russian aggression in Ukraine. Germany, along with other NATO members, has been providing military support to Ukraine and bolstering its own defenses in Eastern Europe. The current security environment is forcing them to rethink their priorities. In the number 8 spot, we've got Japan, a country that's been rethinking its pacifist stance in recent years. With a military budget of $50 billion in 2025, Japan is facing growing security concerns, particularly from China's increasing assertiveness in the region. Japan's constitution actually restricts them from having a full-fledged military. They have what's called the Japan Self-Defense Forces, which are primarily focused on defense and peacekeeping operations. However, in recent years, Japan has been gradually expanding the role of its self-defense forces and investing in more advanced military equipment. One of Japan's main concerns is China's growing military presence in the East China Sea. Japan is also concerned about North Korea's nuclear and missile programs. Coming in at number 9 is South Korea, a country that's no stranger to military threats. With a military budget of $45 billion in 2025, South Korea is facing a constant threat from its neighbor to the north, North Korea. North Korea has a massive military, a nuclear arsenal, and a knack for making provocative statements that keep everyone on edge. South Korea has to be ready for anything when it comes to North Korea, and they've built up a formidable military of their own. They've got a strong alliance with the United States, and they're constantly training and preparing for any eventuality. One of South Korea's main goals is to deter North Korean aggression. South Korea is also investing heavily in missile defense systems to protect themselves from North Korea's ballistic missiles. Rounding out our top 10 list is France, a country with a long and storied military history. From the days of Napoleon to the present, France has always been a significant military force. With a budget of $40 billion in 2025, France is a major player in NATO and a leading military power in Europe. This substantial budget allows France to maintain a modern and well-equipped military force. France might not have the same kind of military might as the US or China, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. Their military is known for its professionalism and effectiveness in various operations around the globe. They've got nuclear weapons, a powerful navy, and a highly trained military that's seen action all over the world. The French Navy, with its advanced warships and submarines, plays a crucial role in maintaining global maritime security. France has been involved in military operations in Mali, the Central African Republic, and Syria, and they're playing a leading role in the fight against terrorism in the Sahel region of Africa. These operations demonstrate France's commitment to global security and stability. One of France's main goals is to maintain its position as a leading military power in Europe. They regularly participate in joint exercises with other European nations to enhance their military capabilities and readiness. France is also investing in new technologies like cyber warfare and unmanned aerial vehicles. These advancements are crucial for modern warfare, allowing France to stay ahead in the ever-evolving landscape of military technology. Additionally, France is focusing on research and development to innovate and improve their military capabilities. From advanced weaponry to cutting-edge communication systems, France is ensuring that its military remains at the forefront of technological advancements. And there you have it, the top 10 military budgets of 2025. From the United States' jaw-dropping $800 billion to France's still impressive $40 billion, these countries are investing heavily in their armed forces, shaping the global balance of power. Which country's military budget surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing content.